So it seems that you guys enjoy my previous videos. So here is a part 2 of everything I guarantee you've missed while playing the Batman Arkham series. Some of you guys actually might know these, and some of you guys might not actually heard of these before. So I hope you guys do go to enjoy these kinds of videos. If you want more, please make sure to like and subscribe. During Hugo Strange's Protocol 10, if you duck into the Gotham City subways, you can actually hear a conversation with the inmates telling Batman to back off and that they're hiding in there.
Sorry, station's closed. What are you gonna do?
It's successful. Multiple inmate casualties.
Back up talking. One of Strange's bombs blow the crap out of you. You're not welcome.
Target is hit.
You're not welcome anywhere.
Well, this actually has a dark backstory behind it, as during World War II, people would hide under train stations to protect themselves from bombing. Again, another interesting thing to know is Strange's bombing, aka the Blitzkrieg, is referred to the bombing of Arkham City, but in historical cases, this is what the Austrian painter was doing during the time. I find this really interesting to know because Batman was actually made during the events of World War II. Now Arkham City makes so much sense to me knowing this now. While in the steel mill, you can hear Joker say this.
Answers don't give you everlasting satisfaction. Sometimes you need to brace yourself for disappointment. Now think about it. Imagine your favorite TV show. You've been through it all, the ups, the downs, the crazy coincidences, and then bang! They tell you what it's all about. Would you be happy? Does it make sense? How come it all ended in a church?
This is actually referred to the TV show The Lost, where the ending of that show actually features a flash sideways timeline, which is revealed to be a form of purgatory. The ending of that show is in a church where Jack Shephard ultimately walks into a church and finds out that he's also dead too. This is Paul Dini's way of breaking the fourth wall, where if you didn't know, at the end of the game, Joker dies due to a last laugh. Batman looks down at Joker's body. I find this really secluding because this means that some of Batman has actually died out, because Batman wouldn't have existed if Joker wasn't going rampant across Gotham City. When approaching Joker in the steel mill, using detective mode on him reveals he doesn't have a bone structure. This is because this is not Joker, this is actually Clayface. In saving Vicky Vale from the helicopter crash site, throwing a smoke pellet near Vicky Vale and going over to talk to her can do this.
No offense, Batman, but in case you hadn't noticed, there are people shooting at us.
In a freeze blast mine, it actually reveals a secret which players didn't actually know of. Where using a freeze blast mine on the Abramovich twins, it actually reveals that they could be beaten up even though they are locked inside of a gate. I just find it really funny to know of, because then you could literally just beat them up without knocking them out. But if you want to go back and go and pay them a visit, they get despawned, which means that you will have to restart your game if you want them to respawn back. In Batman Arkham Knight, there are these GCPD officers which Batman actually goes on to talk about, and Batman reveals that this was the last of Gordon's team as Scarecrow's forces moved through the chemical plant, killing them.
Fear gassed. The men Jim had on guard.
This is a bit of a weird one. All players must know of Talia's guards, aka the assassins, but did you know there's actually a thing that can actually glitch them out? I'm gonna teach you guys how to do it, and it's really simple and very easy to pull off. After completing the video reconstruction which reveals where the assassin went, it reveals a secret door which gives out a construct and needs a sword to be fit through. But if you put down a freeze blast mine where the assassin would spawn, she will end up glitching out and looking like this.
It looks like a sword fits here.
I would advise try this at your own risk, because if you are speedrunning the game, you need the assassin to be able to open the door, and because if you freeze her for a long amount of time, you won't be able to do it. You could stop snipers being shot at you. However, this trick only works in Harley Quinn's Revenge. If you go back to Commissioner Gordon and stand in between the white gates that block Gordon and the rest of the GCPD, there is a very big chance that snipers won't be able to shoot at you as they can't shoot at the GCPD. I guess, well, this is just basic character behavior, or this could just be the fact that there are cars surrounding Batman and they can't really shoot at them. In Arkham City, wear the Batman animated suit and change into Catwoman, you will see that the game will do this.
I think I'm going to enjoy this.
This is of course the Catwoman from the Batman the Animated Series. Most of you probably know you could do this, but you could use a backlaw on a freeze blast. I find this really cool to know because then I don't have to throw down another one because I threw it too far off. We all know of Batman being the main superhero in Batman Arkham City, but did you know someone else actually lurks between the walls of Arkham City, and that's Jack Ryder. The Creeper, aka Jack Ryder, is a character us players all know because we rescue him from getting shot by Deadshot. He also becomes relevant in the side mission Aggravated Assault, can turn into the Creeper, giving him super strength, agility, a rapid healing factor, and a maniacal personality. It also mentions in his character bio in Batman Arkham Asylum that he could turn into the Creeper. But in Arkham City, there is an interview tape between Vicky Vale and Quincy Sharp having a conversation about two vigilantes, and one of them references a character that I'm going to talk about in the next episode, but take a listen.
Welcome, Gotham, to the Vicky Vale Show, and welcome to Gotham's new mayor, Quincy Sharp.
Good evening, Miss Vale.
So, Mr. Mayor, the question I put to you, Arkham City, success or potential powder keg?
What a question, Vicky. You don't mind if I call you Vicky, do you?
Of course not, Quincy.
Well, Vicky, I can only describe the last 6 months as having been a great success. The people spoke. They said they were sick of crime in Gotham. They said they didn't want to place their safety, their children's safety, in the hands of vigilantes like Batman, Nightwing, and there's at least one more.
The Huntress, the Creeper?
You have probably played Batman Arkham Knight for so long now that you know that there is an alternate beginning New Game Plus.
This is how it happened. This is how the Joker died.
After defeating Harley Quinn in the penitentiary, Batman pulls out a piece of paper that has names on the party list, which reveals who is invited to the party at the end of the game and who is not. And some of these names read Basil Carlo, Waylon Jones, Oswald Cobblepot, Arnold Wesker, Luke Oliver, Selina Kyle, and Harvey Dent. But the name Luke Oliver on the party list is a straitjacketed henchman who won a contest in 2008. In the final Scarecrow's Nightmare, when Joker game ends you would believe that it was your fault, but let me tell you, it's not. The death screen reads, use the middle stick to dodge Joker's gunfire, and this physically can't be possible because there is no middle stick on a generic controller. You've probably missed this piece of dialogue in Arkham City between Batman and Alfred, because after coming out of the GCPD, starts blowing up bridges to try and stop the Joker's forces from going near Mr. Freeze. But then when you move inwards towards the industrial district, Batman will say this to Alfred.
Gang war in here is escalating. Penguin started destroying bridges to pin down Joker's crew.
Good heavens. I hope you haven't let this get in the way of finding the cure. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of its importance.
I'm on my way to the museum now. It's Penguin's base in Arkham City.
I'm glad that you guys have made it this far. If you did, make sure to like this video. And I've also got one more video for me to show you, which is the previous video before this one. So make sure to click on it fast before the video ends. Okay, bye.